welcome to today's back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me an electric scooter. This is the Pure EV EPluto 7G. As always in this video as well, we are going to talk about the design, features, performance, range. By the end of the video, we'll also talk about the pricing and who should particularly buy this scooter. So let's quickly start off with the walk around. Before starting the video, which next scooter, car or bike do you want to see on the channel? You can definitely let me know and I'll make a video on the same. If you are looking to buy a scooter, an electric scooter, car or bike, you can definitely message me on Instagram and I'll definitely try to simplify the process for you. Now let's not waste time. Let's quickly start off with the walk around, starting off from the front profile. So here, as you can see, in terms of design, Pure EV has tried to give it a conventional look. Here you have this retro sort of circular LED headlamp, which is right here. Talking about the indicators, now the indicators are a normal halogen bulb, and this one is basically your LED DRL provided right here. In terms of the design, as you can see, you have a conventional look right here, and it definitely looks retro in terms of the design as well. So this is how the front profile of the scooter looks like. Right at the center here you have the Pure EV badge. There are some sharp elements at the front. There's some amount of chrome as well, and on the front mudguard you have this chrome element which adds to the aerodynamics of the scooter. And this is how the side profile of the scooter looks like. Moving on to the side here, as you can see, there's a chrome strip actually at the side. Here, as you can see, this is the chrome strip which runs through the side of the scooter. Here you have the EPluto 7G badge, silver highlights. And talking about the motor, we'll talk about the motor in detail as soon as I move on to the performance. But first of all, let me finish my walk around. Moving on to the rear profile of the scooter. So here, as you can see, this is how the rear profile looks like. Here you have LED tail light provided. The indicators are again a normal halogen bulb, and here you basically have this grab handle, which could have been a little bit more better in terms of the quality. Now here, as you can see, here you have a side step provided. Now this scooter actually weighs, I think, around 73 kgs or so it is a pretty light scooter, I would say. Here, as you can see, there is a decent amount of space actually, but the scooter isn't really meant for taller people. If you are above 6 feet tall or 5'11", this scooter definitely you'll have to adjust a little bit. Talking about the seat right here, as you can see, on the seat you have this pattern which actually kind of makes it uncomfortable, so you'll have to sit right here, or you can basically move a little bit more behind just in case if you are riding it alone. Now let me show you guys the instrument cluster. So here, as you can see, this is how the key of the scooter looks like. Here you have the button for your lock as well as unlock, so you do get keyless go right here. As soon as you switch it on, this is the 5-inch LED instrument cluster which you have. Here you have this Pure EV logo. There are 3 riding modes, by the way. This is the battery level. Right now it is fully charged. This is the parking mode, by the way. Here you have this parking mode. Once you switch off the parking mode, then only you'll be able to ride the scooter. And here you basically have this odometer reading. There is no trip meter provided. There is no smartphone connectivity either. And here you have your switches for your high beam and low beam. This for your horn. The horn should have been placed right here, but any which ways you have the horn placement here, and this is how it sounds. Here you have your switch for your indicators. Let me show you guys the indicators. So here, as you can see, this is how your LED headlight looks like. Here you have your LED DRL, and this is your indicator. This is how it looks like. Let me switch it. Okay, so now it is switched off. Here you basically have this for your light, so you can basically switch off the light as well. And this is again for your horn. So they have provided 2 horn placements, but I don't really think so someone is going to use that. Mostly we use this button to start the scooter. By the way, here, as you can see, there is no engine kill switch, and you don't really have any switch to switch on the scooter. As soon as you switch on the key, you can basically move it ahead. Just what you need to do is the fact that you just need to put it out of the parking mode and you are all set to go. So that is something which you need to know, and that is something you'll have to be careful with, because anyone can just switch on the scooter and take it ahead. So that is something which you need to know. Now let me show you guys the glove box. Here you have a normal hook, and this is how the glove box looks like. There's decent amount of space where you can keep small things, smaller stuff. Let me show you guys the boot space. So here, as you can see, this is the amount of space which you have in the boot. This is the charger, and in order to charge it, you basically will have to remove the battery from here. So this is the charger of the scooter, and this is the battery. You just need to switch this off like this, and then you can basically pull it upwards, and then you can basically remove the battery like this. So that is how you can basically remove the battery, and you can take the battery home and you can charge the scooter. So that is how you can basically charge it. And here you can't really accommodate even a half face helmet. So that is something which you need to know. In terms of the practicality, you can only get some household stuff. You can get in some amount of stuff, but you cannot really accommodate a smaller size helmet. Now here you again have your foot rest provided, and that's much about it. So guys, I think I've spoken a lot about the exterior as well as the features of the scooter. Now it's time to start talking about the battery. Now the battery which I showed you is a 2.5 kilowatt hour 60 volt 2.5 kilowatt hour battery, which company claims a range of 90 to 120 kilometers, by the way. Now here, as you can see, here you do get 3 power modes. So this is the first, second and third. In first, it goes around 34 kilometers. It gives you a top speed of 34 kilometers. In second, it gives you a top speed of 44 kilometers. In third, it gives you a top speed of 59 kilometers. Now on full power mode, company claims a range of 90 kilometers. I have ridden the scooter somewhere around 63 kilometers or 65 kilometers, and that is when I have noticed that there was a single bar of battery left. On single bar of battery, the company claims that it can actually run 10 kilometers. So you can basically expect a range of 75 kilometers on full power mode. So that is about the range. And talking about the motor, now here you have a 2.2 kilowatt peak power producing BLDC motor. So that is about it. Talking about the practical range, you can expect somewhere around 75 kilometers on full power mode, and the top speed of the scooter is 59 kilometers per hour. Now guys, moving on to the pricing. Now the scooter is priced at around 89,000 rupees, ex-showroom 88,999, and on road it might cost you somewhere around 95,000 rupees. At this price point, if you are looking for a scooter which provides you excellent mileage, which is lighter on your pocket, and which is also actually pretty light. So if you want a scooter for your wife or for your mom or your sister, you can definitely opt for this particular scooter. So that's much about it. The ride quality of the scooter is on the softer side, so it provides you very good amount of comfort as well. But in order to close this, here as you can see, it is left open. In order to close this, you'll have to actually punch it down, and that is how you can basically close the seat of the scooter. Here as you can see, the seat is pretty comfortable right here. So guys, that's much about it. I think I've covered most of the things about the scooter. Still, if you have any question, you can surely let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try to answer most of your doubts. The ride quality is on the softer side. Talking about the handling, it is pretty maneuverable actually because of the lighter weight. And yeah, that's much about it. Talking about the brakes, at the front you actually have a disc, I guess. So here as you can see, here you have a disc brake, and it also gets combi braking system, by the way. At the rear you basically have a drum provided, and the front disc brake actually performs quite well. The stopping power is pretty good, but talking about the rear drum, the braking could have been better. At the rear you have a 10-inch alloy wheel provided right here, and let me show you guys the front tire profile. So here as you can see, the front tire profile is 90/110. So that is the front tire profile, and that is much about it. The space right here could have been better any which ways. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things about the Pure EV EPluto 7G. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any question, you can surely let me know in the comment section down below. You can also message me on Instagram, and I'll definitely try to cover or answer most of your doubts. I'll see you guys in the next one. You can basically stay tuned on the channel. You can get into our car and bike playlist as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.